Hello friends, in today's class we are going to talk about in fact we are going to deeply understand what are the various rules of helping others. You must be thinking that in helping what kind of rules can be there, but exactly everybody has to follow these rules. So there are basically five rules which one has to take care while helping the others. So this has been developed by Littin and Darley in 1975. They created five decisions on an individual must go through in deciding to help a stranger in need. So these steps happen in a matter of seconds. You don't take time for these to happen. This happens, kind of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the brain reflexes, and then you help. Why? Because if you'll take more of the time in deciding, so till then there will be an emergency or there will be something fatal will happen. So you have to be very quick, and this all process of five steps that happens within seconds. So a matter of seconds, and are almost unconscious that you don't consciously kind of think about. This happens at the very deep level of your thinking process. So it may what makes a difference deciding to help or maybe even save life. If the individual stops at any one of these steps, the person in need will not receive help. It's very important that one goes and follows, undergoes and follows the five steps. Number one step, let us now see what are these steps. Number one, noticing something unusual. We are all engrossed into our life, our thoughts, we are thinking about our lives. While driving also we are engrossed, and we missed people walking on the roads, and they can blame us that because you were traveling in cars, so you did not see your friend walking. But basically at the subconscious level, maybe you're engrossed and you're happily driving and you don't know. So number one step, what initiates the process of pro-social behavior or helping behavior. You can only help when you will notice that somebody requires help, that something unusual is happening, which is strange, which does not happen every day. You are on road or you are at your home or something, somebody. So you have to listen to that cry of when somebody is telling save me or help, or you have to visualize or perceive through your eyes that somebody can be in a threat. So number one step which initiates this process is noticing something unusual which does not happen usually in your life. So while engaging in daily life, we do not always notice things that go on around us, and therefore there are chances that we may miss cues that something unexpected is going. So if one happens to zero a sight or around that is unusual, so if you'll not see, you will not help. So very first step is noticing. Then the second step is, beta, defining the event as an emergency. While you notice, you have to decide it's okay what is happening. That is a matter between husband and wife, or that's a matter between two friends, and it's not harmful. Maybe they are arguing, maybe they are quarreling, but let me see whether there is a threat of life from one person to the another. Is the other person so aggressive, or that car which was struck on the railway lines, so was it okay, the driver will be able to handle, or the train has approached and there is an emergency to think about, or the man who made pads for the women, is it a requirement, is it really needed by the women, or the women will say no, we don't like your pads and all that. So any kind of help, you have to think that whether, once you notice number one step, you have to decide whether there is an emergency or it's okay. The people who is involved into this can help themselves, or there are other peoples also who can help. मेरे जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, or it is only me who can go and the help. So you have to decide whether it's okay, they can handle themselves, or they need your support. So number one, noticing. Number two, deciding whether that is emergency or that is not. Then step number three, beta, taking responsibility. Many people may witness that event, but then nobody is responsible. अर्लियर बहुत सारा ऐसे कोटेशन देखने को मिलता है जिसमें दिखाया गया कि समुंदर में या दरिया में कोई बच्चा डूब रहा है और 10 लोग जंप कर रहे हैं उसको बचाने के लिए। और आजकल का टाइम कैसा आ गया है, पीपल आर टेकिंग सेल्फीज, दे आर शूटिंग वीडियोज ऑफ द डाइंग पीपल, बट दे आर नॉट हेल्पिंग। सो प्रो सोशल बिहेवियर जो है वो जनरेशन के साथ भी बदल रहा है। सो यू हैव टू सी, यू हैव टू टेक द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। सो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेने के लिए बहुत बहुत फैक्टर्स हैं, वेदर दे विल लाइक योर taking, whether the help is there, whether there are other people also. So you have to decide and take the responsibility. जब तक आप responsibility नहीं लेंगे तब तक अगला चीज़ नहीं होगा. So we say that is there you only who can help, or there are so many bystanders who may help them, and you decide कि they are not going to help, so it is only you, or you are alone at a place where there nobody, so there's no option rather than helping this person and calling for help also. So number 3 is taking responsibility. So after these 3 steps, the next 2 steps are equally important. They are very very important, and that is deciding you have what it takes. Do you have those qualities to help? Sometimes people have heart attacks on the roads, but you cannot help them. Till then, you don't know how to help. CPR, mouth to mouth CPRs, and pressing and beating the hearts at the time to revive the person. In case you have that knowledge, only then you can help. In case you know the driving skills, only then you can get the car out of that dangerous place. In case you don't know, so you cannot help. So decide करना is very very important. For example, I'll give you an example. One person, who is a swimmer, but somehow something happened for a second and वो डूबने लगा, or suddenly in impulse the other person jumped in the river, and उसको पता चला उसको तो तैरी आती ही नहीं है, वो स्विमर है ही नहीं है, और वो स्विमर नहीं है और वो एक स्विमर की हेल्प करने जा रहा है, और पता चले कि जो डूब रहा था वही उसको बाहर निकाल रहा है. So it adds to the burden, so you have to take care whether you are of potential of helping. घर में अगर आग लग गई है, do you have the potential, do you have the stamina? और अगर आपके lungs खुद के खराब हैं तो आप धुएं में घुस के एक और victim fire के बन जाएंगे rather than helping. So strategy forming, understanding, it's very very important. And lastly, helping others, the pro-social behavior. You provide help. You literally provide help. First you notice the thing, then you decide whether this is an emergency or not. Third, you see whether there are skillful things or not, whether you take the responsibility, okay, I'm deciding it. And number 4, you think that you have skills or not. जब air crash हो रहा होता है, so वो announcements करते हैं, who knows flying, who has expertise, or who is a doctor. अगर कोई in air वो हो जाता है तो वो एक्सपर्टीज वाले इंसान को ढूंढते हैं, वो ऐसा नहीं कि जिसको कुछ भी नहीं पता वो और बिगाड़ सकता है. सो दैट इज द 4th step. And once you decide, you see unusual thing, you see that it's really an emergency, you decide that it's your responsibility, and then you sharpen your axis, you see whether you have that potential or not, and then providing help ultimately. So these are the rules which have to be followed for any pro-social process to be occurred. Thank you so much. So I hope you have understood what is pro-social behavior and what are the various rules, what are the various rules which has to be followed to provide and help to the other. Thank you so much.